안녕하세요. Welcome to Namu K-Waves. What you are about to see confuse an entire fan base overnight. A wedding invitation, not just any invitation, a beautiful, elegant, official-looking invitation with two names that nobody expected to see together. Byeon Seok and IU. Yes, that IU. The invitation looked real, the date was set, the venue was listed, and before anyone could even process it, fans started celebrating. Others started panicking, and some people were already heartbroken. But here is where it gets strange. Was this a secret relationship or something far more calculated? Stay with me, because this story does not end the way you think. Because what looked like a love story was actually something else entirely. It all started with a single image, a wedding invitation that looked too perfect to be fake. Cream-colored paper, elegant font, minimalist design, and written clearly, Byeon Seok and IU invite you to celebrate their union. The internet did not hesitate. Fans zoomed in, analyzed every detail, the date, the venue, the style, everything looked legitimate. And this is where things escalated, because this was not just any rumor, this was visual proof. But here's the question that nobody asked fast enough. Why would two of the most private stars announce their wedding like this? Social media was on fire. Fans were split into three groups: the ones who believed it immediately, the ones who were confused but hopeful, and the ones who refused to accept it. Comments started pouring in. When did they start dating? How did nobody notice? Was this hidden all along? People began digging into past interactions, old interviews, event appearances, any moment where they were in the same space. Everything suddenly felt like a clue. And then something even more suspicious happened. Silence. Neither Byeon Seok nor IU said anything. No denial, no confirmation, no agency statement. And in Korean entertainment, silence is never just silence. It either means something is true or something bigger is coming. Fans started to panic even more, because the longer the silence, the more real it felt. But what if that silence was not confusion, but strategy? Someone noticed something small but crucial. The date on the invitation, April 1st. At first, people ignored it because the invitation looked too real to be a joke. But then the question started: why that date? Why now? And why these two? And then the truth started to crack through. Just as the internet reached its peak, the truth was finally revealed. It was not a wedding. It was an April 1st prank, but not just any prank. A calculated, precision-timed promotion for perfect crown. But here's what makes this genius and slightly dangerous. This was not random. This was psychology. They chose two names that people would never expect, which created shock. They used a wedding invitation, which created emotion. They stayed silent, which created tension, and they dropped it on April 1st, which created doubt. This is what you call a perfect storm. But not everyone found it funny. Some fans felt tricked, others felt played, because for a moment, this felt real and emotions were involved. Some people were genuinely happy, others were genuinely heartbroken. And when you realize it was all a prank, it leaves a strange feeling. So was this a mistake or a masterpiece? The moment the truth came out, everyone started talking about one thing: perfect crown. The drama that nobody was talking about before suddenly became the center of attention. Searches skyrocketed, clips started trending, and people who were confused now wanted to know more. And this is where it gets even more interesting. This strategy tapped into one powerful human instinct: the need to know the truth. When people saw the invitation, they needed answers. When they didn't get them, they stayed longer, they watched more, they engaged more. This is exactly what every creator wants. But there is one final question. Did this prank cross the line, or did it redefine how K-dramas can be promoted? Some say it was brilliant. Others say it was too much. But one thing is certain, it worked. Because you are here, watching this, trying to understand what really happened. So next time you see something that looks too real, ask yourself one question. Is this the truth? Or is this the story they want me to believe? Because in today's world, the line between reality and promotion is getting harder to see. Thanks for watching Namu K-Waves.